Welcome to the Peace Cafe, everyone. My name is Lisa Ma. I am anchoring the light from San Francisco. So we've been holding space at the Peace Cafe as a way to find inner peace, because when we find the inner peace within, right, we can radiate this peace out to the world. And when we heal ourselves, right, we will raise vibrations and heal the world. So this is the inspiration behind the Peace Cafe. And so this week, to start off the week, we have Self-Care Rejuvenation Week. And, as light workers, light leaders, we do a lot, right? So it's really important to be mindful and take time to fill out our cups. And so the theme for this month is the gifts of the elements. So today is Ameera is bringing the gifts of the Æther. And Ameera, Beth, she's the founder, the president of Wisdom Wear. So I highly recommend checking out Wisdom Wear if you love crystals and Andaras and
sacred geometry.
Micro-infused, like this is like this is an Andara. Like I'm such a big fan of Ameera ever since before I met you. So anyway, it's such an honor to host you, Ameera, to have you guide us through. And
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And anyone who joined later, we broadcast this on YouTube, so you all have access to this video after as well on our YouTube channel. So you don't miss anything, actually, because every time, every moment is now, right? Divine time, every moment is now. So thank you, Ameera, Beth. I'm gonna spotlight you for everyone so we can see you. So yeah, thank you, Ameera. So the spotlight is yours. Ameera, would love to hear from you to share who you are. And
okay.
You. Thank you so much. So the spotlight is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Lisa, for having me here. My name is Ameera Beth, or Ameera Atlantis is what I go by professionally. I have many tasks here in the earth realm. And one is to bring the wisdom and the knowledge from the great kingdom of Atlantis and return that to the people, return the law of one and the 7 sacred laws of Atlantis. I am an incarnated merbeing, and my wisdom and knowledge comes mainly through my connection to my mer family, the merbeings. The merbeings are a real thing. We're walking around in the flesh on this planet, many of us, and of course in the dimensional spaces within the oceans and the ethers. And so one of my main tasks that goes along with that is teaching and talking about sacred geometry. I live my life mainly through the concepts of sacred geometry, the platonic solids, and the shapes and patterns that create the world around us. Really, everything is geometry. We are geometry. Everything in the material world is a form of metatronic geometry. So as I do my meditation today, I want to give everybody just a quick little view first of what the platonic solids look like.
Yeah.
So this is, hold on. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the platonic solid for ether, for spirit. It's called the dodecahedron.
Oh, I love that.
And it's a 12-sided configuration. So if you think about, the number 12, the cosmology of the number 12 in our, on this earth plane, it's a completion point. We have 12 hours in the morning and 12 hours at night. We have 12 signs of the zodiac. If you follow the, the solar zodiac, we have 12 months in a year. So the dodecahedron is platonic solid, and Plato was this lovely fellow from 4000 BC who discovered that there were essentially 5 shapes that comprised our entire physical reality. And they're all associated with an element. And if I can get my other one to come up in here, I can show you all of them. Okay. So these are the 5 platonic solids. The tetrahedron is fire. The cube is earth. think about, so you think about fire, you think about a pyramid, right? You think about how the Egyptian and other cultures projected energy and drew down energy through the pyramid, through the tipping point in their temples. It's the shape of a temple. The cube is earth. We build our homes mainly in what shape? Square, right? Maybe a rectangle, but with four sides to it. So that's earth. Octahedron is air. The icosahedron over here is water, which is a 20-sided configuration. And then we have the dodecahedron, which is our theme of today, which is spirit or ether. So I have a very close connection to Archangel Metatron. And if you aren't familiar with Archangel Metatron, he is basically the grandfather of all the archangels.
Yes.
He sits at the right hand of God, and he's the voice of God. And he places this sacred geometry configuration around everything he creates for God, because it has all the platonic solids within it, plus a bunch of other cool stuff. So I could go on this whole meeting, this whole session talking about sacred geometry and Metatron, but I won't. But I want to get everybody a visual, because visuals for the left brain are very important. To have something tangible, to have something to look at, and for your right and left brains to, come together and go, okay, I understand what's happening, I understand what we're doing, can be very helpful. So I would like to offer today in the spirit of the element of spirit, a Metatron's cube activation. So what that means is that I will call forward Archangel Metatron. And when I speak or communicate with Metatron, he's like a teacher to me. He's been a teacher to me for many years about sacred geometry, about the Atlantean 13 chakras, which I also teach, and many, many other things. He is like a wise grandparent to me. That's how I feel him. I have many past lives of being a student or being in collaboration with Metatron, including Atlantis, where he was the archetype of the architect for creating the kingdom of Atlantis. So as we go through this meditation, and I call him forward, and if you're familiar with Metatron, then however he comes up for you is how he comes up for you. Some people feel him or experience him a little bit differently than grandfather. That's how his energy comes to me. And I'm going to ask him to place Metatron's cube down inside our auric fields. So when you look at Metatron's cube like this, it's flat, it's two-dimensional. When it comes in, it will actually come in three-dimensional all the way around you. Okay. We are not two-dimensional or even three-dimensional beings. We're actually multi-dimensional beings. So this is a multi-dimensional configuration that, if you would like to have it placed into your auric field, will connect you, give you a deeper connection to the wisdom and the teachings of Metatron. It will also offer you protection. Metatron's cube is a very protective symbol. So holding this in your energy will protect you from negativity, even negativity from yourself. Yay. And then also just give you that deeper assimilation or connection to all the archangels, because all the archangels have a space in the spheres of Metatron's cube. You can see that there are 13 spheres here that represent the feminine. The lines here represent the masculine, right? Because the masculine's got to have a destination. The destination is the feminine, or the egg, or the ovum, and that's where everything becomes more, through that merger of masculine and feminine. And then we've also got the Merkaba here, the upward and the downward facing triangles, which are one of the definitions is an integration of masculine and feminine coming together. So this really is like the ultimate, symbol for helping us to align or connect, or just amplify the masculine and feminine within us. If for some reason Metatron is, not your jam, that's okay. You can listen and observe the meditation and just, feel into it without actively participating in connecting to Metatron, because I understand that everybody has their own, your own jams in life of what feels good to you, what doesn't feel good to you. And I think that I honor everybody's personal preference. However, if you're ready to kind of go like next level in many things in your life, holding Metatron's cube and calling forward Metatron to be with you in this existence can be great benefits. So as we begin our meditation, you'll start to feel maybe some pressure in the top of your head as Metatron's cube comes down through your higher chakras. And then I'll ask him to gently insert it within your energy field, your aura, and it'll connect the middle point right here will connect right in the center of your body between your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra. We have the 13th energy center. And remember, there's 13 spheres in Metatron's cube. The 13th energy center is your sacred soul chakra. It's your master chakra. 13 is a master number. It's the next level after we complete the 12. I know I'm going through this kind of quickly. I'm just doing so with because of the kind of the time we have going on here, but that's the quick and dirty, I guess, on Metatron's cube and the activation. I will invite you just to sit back and relax and close your eyes and just become very present and open. And if you would all like to take just a couple of minutes, and I'll help you to open up your auric field. And your aura is that space above your head and below your feet and side to side and back to front. It's that 360-degree bubble of light that we all are walking around in that is actually designed to protect us. Your auric field is designed to be the delineation between where your energy energy ends and the rest of the world begins. It's actually designed to hold your energy field and allow you to just kind of be within your own energetics. Unfortunately, unless someone tells you that it's to hold your energy and protect you, we as humans, we do the opposite. We absorb, right? Humans are super empathic. So just even having the information that you have a right to boundaries in your energy field, and maybe knowing how to access those boundaries can help you to feel better walking around as a human, maybe be not an absorber so much anymore, but to be a frequency generator, to generate frequencies within yourself and expand them out into the world without picking up and absorbing, everybody else's stuff, which humans seem to be really good at. And that's something I also do is 13 chakra energy and aura clearings, and teach people tools to protect themselves, to help themselves just feel better, clear, and more joyful out in the world. Okay, and so with that, inviting you just to make yourself comfortable wherever you are at, with your feet on the floor if you are sitting, and just using your breath to call all your energy back from wherever it's been in the world today. Call your energy back from wherever it's been in the room today, and just calling all your energy very present back to your body, becoming very fully present within your human form, your human skin, your physical body, and using your breath just to become more and more present in here now. And just allowing your aura to open up around you. And if this is a new experience for you, tapping into your aura, I promise you've got one. Just sort of feel into that about a foot above your head, maybe a foot below your feet, side to side out the length of your arms, and then front to back. And just feel that expansive space that exists around you, known as your aura or your energy field, and especially go to your back and open up your energy field around your back and just feel how good it feels to be very fully present within your own energy. Very calm, very soothing. Feel the weight of your feet against the floor. Feel your breath in your body. And just notice that expansive space 360 degrees around you. And if you like, you can even put, like an eggshell would be on an egg, white light completely around yourself, 360 degrees. So you would bring that white light, which is very protective, very invigorating, all the way 360 degrees around you, top to bottom, front to back, side to side. Don't forget your back. And just exist in your own energy field for a moment as I begin to call forward Archangel Metatron to present you with his geometry. And as the geometry begins to come down, just before it enters your energy field, which is about now, I will ask you to give Archangel Metatron, if you agree to hold his geometry, to give him a verbal yes, permission, it's called. And so I will ask you, do you accept Metatron's cube? And if there is an agreement in this merger, then you will begin to feel just above the top of your head a little bit of pressure as Archangel Metatron very gently and easily slides his configuration, his geometry, into your energy field and down through the top of your head. And as Metatron's cube begins to move deeper into your body, down through your third eye, down through your throat chakra, you may begin to see or sense colors. Just continuing to allow Metatron's cube to move down through your torso and slide easily and gently, multidimensionally, 360 degrees within your auric field. You might start to feel tingly. You might start to feel heat. You might start to see a spectrum of colors emerging. You might start to feel expansiveness in your heart center as the center of Metatron's cube, that center 13 sphere, slides in between the heart and the solar plexus into the sacred soul chakra, the 13th chakra, and just gently clicks into place. And now feeling beneath your feet, the bottom of Metatron's cube, above your head, the top sphere of Metatron's cube, and feeling multidimensionally around you, Metatron's cube becoming fully activated and alive as a living organic energy residing within and around you. And just feel how good that feels to have this beautiful geometry now a part of your energy field. You can connect or reconnect this at any time, as it will remain a permanent type of configuration within you, kind of like if you get a Reiki symbol. You know, you get your Reiki symbols, and once they're activated, they're with you for all time. All you have to do is think of them, draw them, connect to them. And the more you decide to work with this meditation, and I have a meditation on my website for activating Metatron's cube also, if you want a little help in the future. The more you connect to Metatron's cube, connect to Metatron, and just ask him for wisdom, for guidance, for ancient knowledge. Remember, he is the record keeper. He's the keeper of the Akashic records. If you wish to go deeper into your own soul records and explore them more, he can assist you in granting you access to do that. And just notice what kind of feelings or what kind of colors or sensations come up. And I'm going to give everybody just about 1 minute to go in and connect with Metatron, say hello, or ask him a question, or see if he has some kind of a message for you. And I'll let you have a minute or so to go do that. Begin now. Okay, and when you're ready, just take some nice deep breaths. Prepare to come back from wherever you've been exploring back to this time and space and reality. Maybe give a little thank you, a little gratitude to Archangel Metatron for bringing his presence and his gifts unto you for his visit today. And when you're ready, just take a couple of nice deep breaths and open your eyes.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Metatron. Thank you, Ameera. Thank you. I love this Metatron activation. What I realize is that, when we're mindful, right, about all the elements as the way as you show us, although right, we experience it every day, yet, like the sacred geometry, right, that you show us, visualizing, right, how air, ether, right, earth, water,
Right.
fire, how it actually visualizes and looks like, right? And when we do the meditation, it just adds another level. So interesting. So when Metatron comes to me, my voice starts to vibrate a lot.
Oh, okay.
I know it's not my voice because it sounds very metallic almost. Right? And yeah, and I during the meditation, I felt a lot of warm energy, and I saw a lot of violet flame color. And the message that I got from Metatron was about breath. So, so when I tune into the breath, because I'm trying to clear some stuck energy in my body. And so what he said was breath. So when I breathe in and focus my breath, right, on the area, and I can clear it out, right, because of everything is energy.
Right.
And having that Merkaba, right?
Yeah.
Surrounding, Metatron's cube surrounding us, like that adds another level, like we're shield, right? We have geometry around us. So yeah, that was amazing. Thank you so much, Ameera. I you know how much I love you and your sacred geometry. I wear your clothing all the time. It's like today you help me see another visual, another element, if you will. So yeah, seeing that. I see that. We had hi Vin. We have friends on TikTok joining us. Hi everyone. We're actually doing this meditation today on Zoom as well as TikTok Live and YouTube. And so Ameera Atlantis just guided us. So she's on TikTok also at Ameera Atlantis.
Yeah, and Wisdom Wear is the Sacred Geometry clothing company. Wisdom Wear. Yeah,
we'd love to hear from you, like what inspired you, right? So Wisdom Wear is wisdomwear.org. So definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. So yeah, Ameera, we'd love to hear from you, like what inspired you to create Wisdom Wear and also to be so in tune with sacred geometry?
Well, I actually didn't create wisdomware. I bought it about 6 years ago from when I moved to Kauai, almost 7 years ago. I was really into Metatron and sacred geometry, and I'd been teaching sacred geometry classes and Metatron and all that. And I met a man here on Kauai who had a crystal infused sacred geometry clothing company. He was micronizing crystals and into dust and mix them into the ink. Wish I had a shirt on me somewhere, but I believe it or not, I don't.
We'll share the website. People can see the beauty.
Yeah. So, sacred geometry, anything you can think of, seed of life, flower of life, Metatron's cube, Sri Yantra, chakras, all these things. He was mixing crystals into the ink and then screen printing onto organic clothing. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I was like, oh my God, why isn't everybody doing this? Right. Yeah. And so I started selling clothes for him, just kind of as a little side hustle here on Kauai, because it was just a natural fit for me. And he was doing other things in life. And some months into our friendship, he said, why don't you just buy my company from me? Like, you're better at it than me and you love it. So buy it. And I was like, yes. So I bought Wisdomware, and originally it was a 5 quartz mix he was using. And then I started using the Andara crystals instead, just to kind of give it my, because I was very involved with the Andaras, and to kind of give them my imprint and, change the energy over from his energy to mine and all of that. So yeah, the Wisdomware has been a thing now for a while. And I actually have a goal through Wisdomware. Like most of you know about the number 144, 144,000. Yeah. That is a very important number in a lot of spiritual cosmologies. And it is, it's the number of people that we need supposedly, enlightened or awakened to open the door for all to ascend. So my vision in Wisdomware is to put 144,000 people in crystal infused sacred geometry clothing. I feel like when we have our own 144,000 of us wearing the sacred geometry with the crystals, we'll create our own vibrational tipping point for the collective. So it's kind of a way for everybody to get involved and do something consciously, or feel like you're doing something to add to the collective mission of helping the planet. So everything right now is 30% off too. So
oh wow, you hear that?
I'm gonna have a weekend sale, 30% off. So wisdomware.org, and get a really nice piece of clothing with a lot of meaning and consciousness behind it. Support up-leveling the planet, all those good things. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for letting me share that.
Oh, thank you. Like I said, before we even met, right, when I first went to your website, one of the light leaders Amy introduced me, your website to me. And the moment I opened your website, the healing energy just hit me, literally. I was like, whoa. So I spent the weekend actually looking through, Wisdomware's site, and learning more about you. And I, when I saw that your mission was about putting Wisdomware on the 144,000, I was like, whoa, my mission is to connect and activate the 144,000, right? And so like there's so much alignment. And and when I first got my Andaras, how much I love them. And I felt them through the box even before I opened them. And then I started channeling every day. I channel mostly Archangel Michael, but every now and then Archangel Metatron comes. So whenever I need healing, I think he just does the vibration, vibrates through my entire body. And it's very magical. And the shirts, right? The wisdom, I love them so much because I feel so great whenever I wear them. I just feel like so at peace. So thank you for bringing this to the world. And you resonate with me so much, being, like you're connected to Atlantis, and I think a lot of us are here, right, on TikTok, and the 144,000. We're all connected, right? We all have memories of Atlantis. So imagine we all come together to activate, that's where the beauty lies. And I see you, I Am the Sun is on TikTok. I love the names that we all pick, right? It's like these signs of who we are. Yeah, she says, thank you. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, Vin, for joining us. So we're finding our soul family, right, on all kinds of platforms. And I think right now we're all raising our vibrations. As we raise our vibrations, we become like magnets, right? We start attracting, right,
Yeah.
people of the same vibrational frequency. And so if you continue to do the inner work, right? Hi, Ben. I see you. So you can start finding each other. And I do believe we all have keys to activate each other, activate remembrance of gifts, right? Because we're like puzzle pieces. So everybody has a gift that can serves as a way, right, to unlock more gifts. And when we fully remember, right, who we are, then we fully come online. So if we fully activate our superpower gifts, we can change, right? Because time is an illusion, right? So what if Atlantis never happened? Because we can change it, right?
Yeah, well, it's a concept, and a concept is an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you change an idea, or you change a concept, you can actually change a timeline, which is part of my mission here also, is to rewrite the timeline, rewrite the concept, maybe the concept of the fall.
Yeah. And we're constantly shifting, right? We're shifting to a higher timeline. Like right now, Ameera, I don't know if you see it, but I see glittering light above your head. I can see auras of my gifts that I unlocked. Literally, you have like almost a rainbow light above your head right now. Yeah, it's really radiant. It's like shimmering. It's
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Some Metatron juju, or maybe it's mermaid glitter. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I think we all have auras, right? We have energy. Like since like I get lighter, I'm seeing that I get getting lighter and lighter because our light body, right, literally gets lighter, and we all have an aura, right? So our aura shines through. Yours is definitely very glittering, Ameera. So yeah, every time I think when we find the joy, that's when I see it radiate.
Yeah.
People when we see people being happy, right? It's like the inner kid, right? Radiate out from our heart, and so then you literally light up, right? And yeah, it's just so magical.